Hello lovely people and welcome to Amazing Stays, where we want to make travel magical. We had a fab day in Annecy and wanted to share what it was like with you. It's a year-round destination, so whether you're looking for something to do on a day off from skiing or as a summer destination, you're going to love it. Ancient buildings intertwined with turquoise canals, dotted with cafes, restaurants and shops. It's perfect. The vibrant local market, and just exploring all the little alleyways. As you'd expect, there's a wide choice of food, and what better way to walk off a delicious lunch than to head towards the lakeside promenade, taking in the famous Pont d'Amour. We travelled to Annecy by car. It was a straightforward journey and well signposted. However, Annecy was a bit bigger than we thought, but we just followed the signs for the town centre in the Old Town and we were fine. There's quite a lot of parking, but be aware that some parking areas were only for 2 hours, with hefty fines if you go over the maximum time, so make sure you check. The first thing we did was have a wander around the Old Town, find our bearings and just take it all in. We headed towards the Palais d'Ille to get our photo in front of the picturesque medieval castle and prison in the centre of the Thiel Canal. My advice is do this early in the morning, as it can get very busy later, even in the winter months. There are lots of wonderful unique shops that draw you in, from the many patisseries and boulangeries selling local produce to the delightful gift shops. We found a place called Murmur, which was a wonderful collection of homeware and jewellery, the kind of place where you could buy presents for absolutely everyone you know. From candles with the scent of freshly baked bread to beautiful crockery. Of course, we did come away with a little bit of crockery. Well, you have to, haven't you? On Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays, there's a market in the Old Town. And as with all French markets, the produce is second to none and beautifully displayed to tempt you into those off-the-cuff purchases. Go on, you know you want to. If you love food, there is something about entering a shop that has won awards for its produce. I think cheese shops are a grown-up version of a sweet shop. The fromagerie Pierre Gay is stunning, and he and his staff can give you great advice on what cheeses to try. We asked for recommendations for cheeses from the area, and we bought a chèvre fumée, which is an in-house creation of smoked goat's cheese, amazing flavour and texture, really different, and a Beaufort alpage from summer 2022. Nutty, smooth, rich and creamy. What more could you ask for in a cheese? Oh, and don't leave before taking a look at the back of the shop, housing a wide variety of wine and where the glass floor reveals the cheese cellar. Every home should have one. There are so many choices of places for lunch in and around Annecy. From Michelin-starred restaurants complete with views of the lake to countless places beside the canals and in the centre of the Old Town. We decided to choose somewhere away from the tourist area, which was more popular with the locals, and chose Le Bouillon, which isn't far from the railway station. It's a restaurant modern in its design and flavour combinations, but where seasonal local produce is always the star. They have several options at lunchtime. A set lunch menu of 2 or 3 courses, a fixed price 3-course menu with choices, and the a la carte, complemented with an extensive wine list. We chose starters of veal tartare with black garlic and butternut squash soup with chestnut chips and roasted squash cubes finished with herb oil. The mains were slow-cooked beef cheek with Brussels sprouts and carrot topped with dots of tangy clementine gel. It sounds like a strange combination, but it really worked. It was delicious. And then I had a fillet of cod topped with chorizo crust and served on a bed of spinach with Sardinian pasta surrounded by a red curry and turmeric broth. Delicious. To finish, we had a selection of 3 cheeses from, yes, you guessed, the lovely Pierre Gay Fromagerie, and a brioche base with dried fruit and spices, topped with a marzipan and honey cream and clementines. What better way to walk off lunch than get closer to the water's edge and take advantage of the pedestrian areas surrounding Lake Annecy. We also visited the famous Pont des Amours. This lovely arched bridge spans one of the canals leading to the lake. It's called the Lovers' Bridge, and apparently lovers who kiss on the bridge will stay together for life. I'll let you know how that goes. On a sunny day, there is always room for ice cream. There are several ice cream sellers in Annecy, but we like the Glacier Perrier. They had a great choice of flavours, especially the pistachio, and you can sit right beside the canal as you eat it. The building's pretty impressive as well. You can easily lose a whole day in Annecy, no problem at all. But if you do have a car and you've got time, then it's quite interesting to drive around the whole lake and see the other small towns and villages dotted around. The scenery is fantastic, you're surrounded by mountains, and on a lovely day, the lake is just beautiful. We loved Annecy because it was unique and quaint, but with a cosmopolitan feel. The turquoise water of the lake and the canals was mesmerising. And then finally the drama of those stunning mountains surrounding the whole lake area. We're already planning another visit. And next time I think that the local produce is so good, we would buy food at the shop and go to the Jardin d'Europe for a picnic. We hope that we've inspired you to come to Annecy. Thanks so much for watching.